Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to go over my skincare favorite. I actually have a lot of people ask me on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat, Twitter, whatever, what I use for skincare. And it's taken me a long time to get where I am with my skin. I will say that. Some of these products made it happen, but also like antibiotic creams, steroid creams, antibiotics in general really helped my skin get to where it is. So I'm just gonna go through some of the things that I think that are worth it, and some are affordable, some are not, but I truly agree that you need to invest in your skincare. So I have a little table here beside me, don't mind it, right here. Maybe I'll move it out. That's what I use first, and it is a makeup wipe. These are the Kirkland brand from Costco. They are their wipes. It says daily facial towelettes, all skin types, paraben free formula. These come with 30 wipes in each pack. Every time that you buy a pack, they come in a box of 4 of these and then 2 travel sizes. These take off everything. They take off my eye makeup, my face makeup, all in one wipe. I don't trust anything else. These are the only ones that I really do use. Every other one really burns my skin other than a baby wipe. I definitely highly recommend these if you're ever at Costco. Such a good deal. Next would be, I guess this kind of comes after cleansing, but I guess it could be either or, of a sheet mask, a charcoal and almond black sheet mask. So one side has almond oil, which is very hydrating for your skin. The other side has charcoal, which is very purifying for the skin. I have normal skin, but it's more on the dry side. Doesn't really get oily that much, only like in my forehead, my chin, normal spots to get oily in. These work really well for me because it does have a bit of hydration in it as well. This just like, if I have something on my chin that I really want to go away for the next day, or I have a few red spots that I know are going to turn into pimples, I usually put one of these on, and by the next morning they're definitely reduced. You can usually find like face masks like this at Winners. I know Ulta has them. I know Walmart has sheet masks. Anything that has a charcoal in it will be good to purify the skin. Now, I had cystic acne for a very long time. I don't have my phone, so I'm not going to show you a picture, but it's so devastating when you do. And I got in a huge rut about it. I just couldn't take it anymore. So, you know, I researched Accutane. I researched what I should do. So I really just went and talked to a doctor, a nurse practitioner, and I said, what can I do to help my skin? So we went on a steroid cream, and then we also went on a antibiotic pill, which has saved my skin tremendously from breaking out. Now, because I had so much of it, especially from here down, so many people will say that that's hormonal, and that's so true, but it's also, once they keep coming back in the same spots, you know, they continue like in clusters and things like that, it actually becomes an infection, what the doctor told me. So my skin was actually infected, and I did everything that I was supposed to do. I was cleaning my face, toner. I tried so many different things to try and get rid of it, and it's not anything that I was doing, but there was just an infection that had spread across my face, and that's why it kept coming back. It wasn't hormonal for me. Sometimes it can be, but I highly recommend, if you do have something like that, get it looked at, because it could be more than what you think. So once I got put on the medication, I started the skin cream that they provided for me was very drying, so I had to use a lot of moisturizer. So following that, they told me to pick up the Cetaphil oil control foam wash. So I know I didn't have oily skin, but at that time it looked pretty oily because of the texture and everything on my face. So this is for oily and blemish prone skin. So I was the blemish prone skin. This has zinc Complex for deep pore cleansing. Now this is a great cleanser. It's affordable. This is my second bottle of it. It lasts a very long time. It foams up. It like lathers really nicely. You can find it on sale usually at Shoppers or Superstore. And sometimes I'll even go back to this if I'm having, you know, a really bad breakout. It comes and goes like that time of the month or anything like that. I will switch it up and come back to this. That's why I always keep one on hand. Great cleanser. So it has zinc in it, like I said, so it really purifies and deep cleans the skin. It's a great cleanser. Cetaphil is made by dermatologists. It is one of those brands at the drugstore that I actually do trust. Yeah, so they also have a gentle skin cleanser, which is a very nice, gentle, everyday cleanser, like just in the morning, just to like rinse your face. I normally use a tougher cleanser at nighttime after I take my makeup off. The cleanser that I also tried out last year was the Gino Mousse cleansing foam. This is the Oxygen line that they have. I did like this. I went through a whole bottle and I just started something else after. So now that I'm on my acne medication, I find that like I can try new things and I don't break out. But this was a great one. This is more of an expensive option compared to the Cetaphil, but it is very purifying as well, and is very cleansing. Right now in the cleanser department, I am almost done this. Now this is the Rodan & Fields Soothe line. So this is a gentle cream wash for anybody with dry, sensitive, red prone skin, which is what I have now. So even though I am still blemish prone, I have other things that I do use to help along with that after I cleanse. This is just a gentle cleanser that I honestly really liked. Clearly I went through the whole thing. Just very gentle. It doesn't lather or foam up, so when you're using it you're probably like, this isn't working, but it is. It does clean my face really well, and I went through a full thing, and that is so rare for me to go through a full product, because usually I change my mind and I go back to something else. But 125 milliliters in it and I used it all. So Rodan & Fields is it's kind of like a subscription, I guess. Like you find someone that does sell it or is a team member, and they sign you up, and then you get it in sets, and then you can slowly start to purchase things just just one by one thing. So I really did like this cleanser. I already purchased another one. It's on its way here. It is a great cleanser. That's all I can say. It's gentle. It really reminds me of the Cetaphil Gentle Wash. So if you wanted something that's like a dupe or very similar, I would recommend that one. This is the Rodan & Fields again, Microdermabrasion Paste. So it looks just like this. Get up and show you. Looks like that here. So this is like an at-home facial. So you just use this for about a minute all over your face, or in any areas that you do have pore issues or blackheads. It just really purifies the skin and gets in there. Like I notice when I use it, it'll take everything that is underneath the skin and bring it out. So I have a pimple for a day, but it is gone within that day. My mom really likes this as well. She's been using it quite often, because you only want to exfoliate once to twice a week, because you don't want to do it every single day. Rodan & Fields is a more pricier option, but like I said, I like to invest in my skincare, and I think that it's a great line for people who are fighting acne. They have an unblemished line, and then they just came out with a spot line for people who also have a problem with acne. So they have two regimens that are for acne prone skin. And then they have things for like sunspots, anti-aging, eye creams, lip serums, a whole ton of stuff. Now this is the Pixi Glow Tonic. So I honestly don't even know how many of these that I have gone through personally, but I already have two backups. I go through it like water. I use this as a spot treatment, an all over toner. I use it to cleanse my face in the morning. It's great. It's a little pricier at the drugstore, but that's a great word, a drugstore, but it's worth it. In my opinion, it helps with inflammation of the acne, and it just really does get deep into your skin. It's 5% glycolic acid, which I think is a great percentage of glycolic acid to have in skin. Skincare lines have more than 10 or more than 15%, and I find that that's actually just too rough on your skin, especially me being 22. I don't need something so strong. I like that this one is not as strong. This is one of the lowest ones that I have seen. Everything else is probably just a little too strong for my skin. I've bought so many, and this is what I first started out with on my acne journey, and it really did help a lot with acne scarring, spots, dark spots. Also, if it was underneath the skin, or if I knew it was going to have a whitehead, like, it would bring it to the surface. Next up is a thermal water. Now, not just this thermal water in general, I find them all pretty similar. This is just the one I'm using right now. Now, this is the Skendor Aquatherm thermal water. It's just a smaller bottle. I use this if I'm feeling dry. I just like to spray it on my face after I'm done my whole routine. I like to use it to wet my sponges for when I'm doing my makeup. Also really like it to set my makeup as well. It's just beautiful. It's really nice for any dry skin you have on your hands, on your fingers, if you have cracked fingers. Like right now I have a hangnail and I've been spraying it on it, which I'm gonna do right now. It's, just to keep it all moistened. But it's a great thing to have a thermal water. It's a great thing to have in a first aid kit as well. That is what I learned when I first started working at Shoppers from Aven. That's another thermal water that's really great as well. Now next I will do my moisturizer that I have been using lately, and I am through this as well. As you can see, this is from the Soothe line of Rodan & Fields as well. So this is just the moisture replenishing cream. But this came with 50 milliliters and I have used it all up. Just very, it's a more thicker formula. I like to go in with a bit more, especially at nighttime, so it gets more into my skin. It penetrates deeper at nighttime. And then it just goes on very smooth. It's very nice under makeup. And it also doesn't leave my face greasy. So it like really does get into my skin. Like at first it's like, okay, this is a lot. But once it's worked into the skin, it works very well. I haven't fully used this one up. A little bit, but just because I don't use it every single day. Now this is the Sensitive Skin Treatment. So this is more of a green yellowy color to correct redness. So anybody with acne, I would definitely recommend this because, you know, they tend to get red, or anybody with rosacea. It's a greeny color, so it does color correct. So this would be really nice under makeup, especially if you do have redness issues. Now I do, especially on my cheeks. So when I feel like they're like overly red and I can't deal with it, this is when I would use this product. My eye cream is also from Rodan & Fields. I know this is probably very repetitive, but I'm liking the brand and it's working very well for me. This is the Active Hydration Eye Complex. Just very nice and moisturizing underneath the eye. I use this pretty much every single day. It's great if you do wear a lot of eyeshadow because, you know, your eyes tend to get dry and we don't want that. This is just very nice and moisturizing. Very like straight up eye cream. It's a straight up eye cream. Like nothing crazy is gonna happen, just you're gonna get that moisture. I want to recommend from the drugstore. This is more like a serum. I've gone through a good amount of this. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, infused with multivitamins and also hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid is very plumping for the skin. It holds a lot of its weight. It's beautiful. It's, you know, it's in a lot of makeup products now. It's in a lot of skincare products now because it's so plumping and so juicy. This is just, it's a great serum just for extra hydration. There's nothing wrong with extra hydration. People with oily skin think that they can't use something like this because they're so oily. That's incorrect. Usually when you're oily, your skin is producing the wrong oils. So it actually needs the right oils and the right hydration so that it doesn't get that oily. So I definitely recommend these for anybody. It's a great serum for anybody. A little more like I need something else. This is the Pixi Glow Serum, Overnight Glow Serum. So it's infused with glycolic acid as well. It says use PM as needed. massage 2 or 3 drops onto skin. That's what I get for trying to read and trying to do something else at the same time. A bit of this, I like to use it maybe once or twice a week. Because it's a serum, it is going to get a lot deeper into your skin than any moisturizer is going to, because moisturizer actually sits on top of the skin, as where a serum actually penetrates deeper into the skin. That's why it is its lightweight texture, so that it you want to tap it into your skin, not rub, because you want to press it into the skin. Hydrating mask is the Laneige water sleeping mask. This is great if you're super dry or in like an area you want to just like help out, like around your nose, your chin. It's great just to pop on. And then also the Laneige sleeping mask for your lips. I don't recommend this if you have, like, it's great if you have normal dry lips and like you're just trying to help out, or you just want to wake up with great lips in the morning. If your lips are like falling off, like, it's going to be very hard to use this. I find that I have to kind of use a stronger chapstick underneath this and then this while at night if I want something to change. But if my lips are just normal, like throughout the summer, spring, fall even, this is great to just add on to your lips at nighttime. It just really plumps them up for in the morning. It's basically what I use. Trying to think of anything else that I can think of. If you want to know the medication I'm on, so that is called minocycline. It is a antibiotic that treats infections, so it stops infections from coming, and then it also well, it stops the infection before it is an infection. So I'm still currently on it because I do test out so many things and I do wear makeup on a daily basis, so I kind of have to be on it so that my skin does stay good. All these products also help along with that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you in my next video.